Hello, everyone. My name is Arvind Deol. I'm a Research Marketing Manager here at Springer Nature, and I would like to welcome you to our webinar, Publishing 101 Statistics Books with Senior Statistics Editor, Dr. Eva Hiripi.
Thank you for the nice introduction, Arvind. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. This webinar, Publishing 101, was created for those who have little or no publishing experience with books. However, I will talk about the Springer Statistics book series, also about innovations at Springer. Therefore, there is more advanced material for the more advanced authors. So let's get started.
Very good. We're going to begin today with an introduction to our statistics editorial team. We will then highlight the benefits of publishing a book before discussing how to publish a book. Next, we will speak about Springer as a book publisher and the Statistics Books program. At the end of the presentation, we'll have a 15-minute Q&A session, time allowing, so please write your questions in the chat box on your screen. I will now hand the presentation over to Dr. Hiripi.
Thank you. The main goal of today's webinar is to demystify the book publication process. So I start with introducing the Statistics Books editorial team. Who are we? My editor colleague, Dr. Veronika Rostek, is based in Heidelberg, and my editor colleague, Laura Briskman, is based in New York. The person talking to you right now is Eva Hiripi, senior editor in Heidelberg. I specialize in books, and I have helped many book authors at Springer for approximately 10 years. I have a master's degree in statistics, and then later on I received my doctoral degree in epidemiology at the University of Heidelberg. First, I would talk about the benefits of publishing a book. We know that publishing journal articles are very important, but why publish a book? If you publish a book that will allow you to connect with other professionals from the same research community, and this will open up future collaborations. A book can also show that you are an expert in your field, and this can expand your authority and advance your career. Therefore, it will also build your reputation. Our books never go out of print, and you will leave a permanent mark of your work for the future generations. And to show that books also get cited, not only journal articles, I show you 3 very popular books from our statistics book program, together with the citations they received. You can see that 2 books received over 5,000 citations, and the 3rd book received over 3,500 citations so far. Citations, needless to say, is a very important measure of your work's impact. So next I will talk about the 5 simplified steps to publish a book. It of course starts with an idea. You might be just finishing a very interesting research project, or you might be teaching a university course or a workshop. This can give you an idea, this can give you an inspiration to start working on a book. There is a very easy way for you to connect with us. We made it very easy for you. We set up a website where you can send your book idea to me directly. You will find at the next slide the link to this website. Here you will find a web-based form. You can just type in your book idea together with your email address, push the submit button, and I will receive an email together with your book idea, and I will get back to you and discuss it with you. However, if you already have a more advanced, more formalized book idea, then you can easily turn it into a proposal and send the proposal directly to me. A proposal includes your CV together with a list of publications, a description of the book. Here, please be specific about the primary audience and the prerequisites required for understanding the book. We also ask you to submit a table of contents and also send us, please, an introduction together with sample chapters. Sample chapters can be also sent later to us. The proposals and the sample chapters will be peer-reviewed. So this means that we ask external experts to have a look at the material. And if the proposal is accepted, you will receive a contract from us. And after the contract is signed, you will receive a so-called author package, which includes instructions for you, also templates in LaTeX and Word that you can use to write the manuscript. Once the final manuscript is ready, we hand it over to our very dedicated production team, and they will produce the published book, both in electronic and in print format. There is also the so-called My Copy, which is a less expensive version of the print book, and it is available at those libraries who buy our ebook packages. So the basic message is that our books are published both in electronic and in print format, and we have a global outreach, and your book will be shared with the world. We reach a great number of readers all over the world, and we apply a very effective mix of marketing and promotion for your book to make sure that your book gets into libraries, gets into bookshops, and individual customers can buy them also online. Each book has its own dedicated web page with a link to our online bookshop. This is where individual customers can buy the book, both in print and in electronic format. Books are also available on our Springer Link platform, and therefore they are available at more than 10,000 institutions worldwide. We also work with third parties like Amazon. As I mentioned, the books are also available at bookshops. We have institutional subscriptions, and there are special sales each year. These are also advertised at our website. Authors receive also support from us if they want to promote their own work. They can receive covers and flyers for download and sharing, a self-marketing guideline as well. We have banners for institutional websites, and very importantly, we send newsletters monthly to libraries, also to booksellers, where we discuss and promote our latest books. So your books surely will get a nice promotion, and will have a global reach to our readers. Next, I would like to talk about the company a little bit. Springer is present in scientific publishing since 1842, so we have over 175 years of experience already, and we plan to stay for at least the next 200 years and more. As I mentioned, our books never go out of print. We work with the so-called print-on-demand technology, so the books will be present for the future generations as well. In 2015, the publishing company Springer Nature was formed by the merger of Nature Publishing Group, Springer, Macmillan Education, and Palgrave Macmillan. So therefore, there are many brands such as Springer or Nature or Palgrave working under one umbrella called Springer Nature. Springer Nature now is the largest academic book publisher in the world. Books across all research areas, from science, technology, medicine to humanities and social sciences are published. And every year we publish 13,000 new books. And these are as I mentioned earlier, available in our web shop, and they are also available on our electronic platform called Springer Link. This is where ebooks and also our journal content is available to the readers. It is important to talk about the fact that we are pioneers in digital book publishing. We were the first publisher to offer all books in electronic format in addition to the print version. So now that I introduced briefly the company, I would like to talk about the statistics book program at Springer. Our book program is built topically around book series over the past 40 years, and they cover every subdiscipline of statistics. Here I give you a list of some of the important book series, because this will give you an idea about the important topics that we cover in our book program. Many of the books that we publish discuss statistical methods. These books are part of our book series, Springer Series in Statistics, or Springer Text in Statistics. Springer Text in Statistics is, of course, our textbook series. And we also publish books on the application of statistics in different areas, such as biology and health, social and behavioral sciences, humanities, finance, just to name a few. We also have a book series called Use R. This book series is aimed at practitioners, and it discusses the use of R in different subject areas. The development of each book series is monitored by an editorial board, and the editorial board gives us very precious advice on each and every book in this book series. And finally, I would like to mention that we like to work together with statistical associations to develop new book series. And an example of this is the book series of the International Chinese Statistical Association. Next, I would like to talk about the different types of books we publish, because the different book ideas match different types of books. We have several book types, ranging from handbooks with over thousands of pages to Springer briefs with a minimum of 50 pages. And in between, we have, of course, textbooks and research monographs. I would like to mention also our lecture notes. Lecture notes are based on university or summer schools or workshops, but they also report on new methodological developments and their applications in an informal way. So compared to textbooks, lecture notes are much less formal, and they are not necessarily based on a course. We also have popular science books. These are for the general audience. And for example, just recently we published a very successful book on the US Census, and the book has been featured in over 20 journals so far. And finally, I would like to mention that we also like to publish proceedings from conferences from all over the world. I mentioned you that Springer Nature is a pioneer in digital publishing. I also would like to mention that we are also pioneers in open access publishing. And we just celebrated that we reached the publishing of 1,000 open access books so far. Publishing books or book chapters open access means that your research is freely available to anyone with internet access. So Springer offers the option to publish books open access, which of course will allow this unlimited online access to the ebook. Each open access book receives the same editorial and publishing expertise as non-open access books. and that includes also peer reviewing. And we like to partner with research centers and organizations to publish open access book series. Similarly to journal articles where there is an open access fee, there is an open access fee for open access books as well. Authors retain the copyright for their own work if they publish open access. And I would like also to mention that our open access books receive on average 7 times more downloads, 50% more citations, and 10 times more online mentions compared to non-open access books. So it shows you that open access publishing indeed increases the visibility and the readership of your research. Another interesting product that I would like to mention briefly is our Springer Nature video collection. Videos are long coupled already to books, usually as supplementary material, but recently videos became standalone products. And with the new Springer Nature video project, we have videos available on Springer Link. They are peer-reviewed and created by leading academics and practitioners. So if you like to do a webinar, or if you like to speak in front of people, maybe you could explore the option of creating a video, and you can also contact us and discuss it with us. As I mentioned, our videos are peer-reviewed and they also receive an ISBN just like our books. And finally, I would like to talk about innovations at Springer Nature. Books increasingly feature electronic resources, for example, video or data, interactive graphs, codes. However, recently we developed the Springer Nature More Media app. This can be downloaded freely from Google Play Store or from the Apple App Store. And it provides an easy access from print content to digital content. How it works is that you can scan an image with your smartphone or tablet using the More Media app, and then the related electronic material, for example, video, is displayed on your device. So this is part of our innovations that is working on the print and ebook integration.
Thank you very much.
So that was my presentation for today. I would like to mention again that remember, please, the more supplementary material you have, for example, data or codes, the more user-friendly and successful your book is. So when you plan a book, then it is very helpful if you include data or codes together with the content. So that was my presentation for today. Thank you for your attention. I'm sure that you have questions. Please send me an email with your question. I'm happy to answer them, and I will get back to you if you write to me. I hope that you have writing plans also. Please also contact me and send me your writing idea, your book idea. I'm happy to discuss it. My email address you can find when you look it up on springer.com, and at the end of this presentation, my email address is also featured. So thank you very much for joining us today, and you were a very nice audience. My name is Eva Hiripi, and thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Dr. Hiripi. That was a very nice presentation.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a brief moment now to prepare for our question and A portion. I'd like to remind everyone to please visit this website. It is a form where you could submit your book ideas. So please visit springer.com/mystatsbooks. I would also like to remind everybody to follow us on Twitter at Springer Statistics. where you can learn more about our statistics books program. Okay, let's see if we have some questions. It looks
While
like
we
our
are,
first...
yes, I also just wanted to mention that here on the last slide, you can find my email address. And again, just encourage everybody to contact us and also follow us on Twitter, as Arvind said. From time to time, we also share some free book chapters here. So it's really worth to sign up and follow us here.
Absolutely. And please get in contact with Eva after the presentation. Okay, it looks like we have our first question. I'm based in the United States. Would I still submit my book idea to you?
Yes, you can submit your book idea to me, and at the very beginning I can discuss it with you, but it's very likely that I will transfer the book project to my New York colleague, Laura Brisman, and then she will take care of the rest of the book project.
Very nice. We work internationally.
Yes, yes, of course.
Our next question here is, a group of colleagues of mine would like to publish a book together. Is this possible?
Yes, that's a very, very good question. We encourage teamwork. And of course, you can invite co-authors to write a book together. Another possibility would be if there is a team of people working together on one book, is that one or two people would be the main editors of the volume, and then they invite chapter authors to contribute a chapter to the book. So that would be an edited volume. So either way, so authors working together, or they could also work on editing a book. That's also fine.
Absolutely. We encourage teamwork. Okay, our third question is, I'm thinking about writing a book. Would there be any production costs involved? And how many color figures can I have in the book?
For our standard books, there is no production cost involved. And you can have as many colored figures in your book as needed. I would like to mention again, I think I talked about it in my presentation, that for open access books, but only for open access books, there is an open access fee that the author needs to pay. But for a standard book, there is no production cost involved for the author.
Good news, definitely. Okay, our next question is, what is your copyright policy?
The copyright of the book is with the author, and Springer gets the distribution right.
Okay, very nice. Seems we have a few more here. Often publishing houses demand Word documents. Is it possible to write in LaTeX?
Yes, of course. And many of our authors actually submit their manuscript with LaTeX. And we also have LaTeX templates that I can send you. So absolutely, it's possible to use LaTeX.
Perfect. Okay, moving right along. How long is the production process?
So once you finalize the manuscript and you send it to me, then we discuss issues like search engine optimization, the back cover text is finalized, and then I send the manuscript to our production team, and the production of the book takes 3 to 4 months. And at the end of this 3 to 4 month period, the books are available both in electronic and print version.
Very good. Okay, we got a good question here. I wish to write a book on data analysis using a programming language other than R. Is this possible?
Yes, of course. I mentioned earlier our book series Use R, which of course specializes in applications with R, but using other programming languages such as, for example, Python or Julia are very welcome too. So if you have such a book in mind, then we would be happy to be in touch and discuss your writing plans.
Very good. Okay, we have a question. Is there a template for proposing a book plan?
Yes, actually, we have a form also. And if you already have more advanced writing plan, an idea, then please contact me and I can send you this form, and then you just have to fill it in and send it back to me. It contains basically the same questions that I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation. So we will be asking about your writing plans to describe your book in a short paragraph, send table of contents, and so on.
Absolutely.
But indeed, yes, we have a form, so please contact me and I can send it to you.
Yep, and if this webinar has inspired you to write a book, please get in contact with us. Okay, so I think this last question here, I think I can take. So can we get a copy of the slides? Absolutely. So these slides will be available on the Springer Statistics Twitter account, where we'll be sharing a recording of this webinar. So please follow us on Twitter if you'd like to see more of this kind of content and learn a little bit more about the presentation. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I think that's all we have time for today. I would like to remind you to please follow us on Springer Statistics on Twitter, visit our website and submit your statistics book idea, and reach out to Dr. Hiripi if you have any further questions. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.